Welcome to the David Michael Nano door videos. I was talking about doors and I did some door and window schedule videos, and while I was at it, because I was working on a project that was using the Nano doors, I thought I'd just talk about that real quick and how I created the Nano doors. Here's the plan right here. How did I create that? I put a door opening in there. It's just a simple door opening included in this in the schedule. Now, when I did my door and window schedule, I said I don't include door openings. Well, even though this box is checked, if your door schedule says don't include door openings, it won't be included. So I made a mistake in going to my defaults and door schedule edit. I did not have doorways checked. I need to have them checked. But quite frankly, I don't want every darn doorway to be in the schedule. But for my Nano doors, because that's how I get that Nano door into the schedule, I want doorways included, okay? So if I put here's a question now, if I put a new, what is it, control 3, that's an opening. Now the question is that going to be in the schedule? No. By default, my door opening does not go into the schedule. So I want to include so in my schedules, I got to have that checked. So my doorway openings, I can put those in my schedule. But for the most part, I don't want them in my schedule. So my default door opening says do not include in the schedule, so it's not in the schedule. But now I can change this. Okay? Now if I look at, now because I said to include it, if I go to my door schedule, oh, it updated. But it's not updated in the right order. But see, there it is, H. So it's now included. But you know I have other doorways in here. So here's my doorway for this, the one that I just added, which is, I'm going to take that out in a second. If I go, watch this, if I go back to my plan, I can simply say, no, I don't want to include that in the schedule. Don't include it in the schedule. But now if I go back to my schedule, it's not going to be there. See, it's gone. But here's my doorway for my La Cantina. It's a door 27, it's a 12068 La Cantina. It's a Nano door La Cantina. So that's how it gets in the schedule via the doorway. So I've done this video before, but I think I did it differently last time. But this is a better way of doing it. And David Mike was good enough to build these symbols for Nano doors. And if you are a member of his Chief Tutor site, you can get these things. It costs $25 to join. You get all his symbols. It's great. It's really well worth it. So he's made all these two-door panels, closed, open. That's a 2-panel. 4-panel, closed, open. Got me? 6-panel, closed, open. Okay? Now what he didn't do is allow for, if you know how these La Cantina or Nano doors work, sometimes you have an odd number or an even number of doors. So really he should, or it would be nice if he had included a 3-panel and a 5-panel, and then a single, because when you look, I did this one here. I got a 3-panel here, don't I? And I got a 1-panel over here. Well, I made those. I made those myself. Actually, I didn't make them. I just took one of. What I did is I took David's 4-panel. And I just got rid of the surfaces and created a new symbol. You understand that, right? Yeah. Start getting rid of this. Start getting rid of this stuff here. You know, I just went through this painstakingly and reduced it from a 4 to a 3-panel. That's what I did. So, and I also took the 2-panel and got rid of one of the doors and saved that as a symbol. So with David Michael's help, I was able to do it. So you can see that I created a single panel there and a 3-panel there. I created the single panel out of his double panel. Just got rid of it and made a new symbol. I made the 3-panel out of his 4-panel by getting rid of a panel. Because if you know how these things work, there's several ways of doing this. Okay, these are the configurations. There's a lot of different configurations for these things. Control C, Control V, stick it right there, reflect it. So once I've made this, I can kind of put together whatever I want. sometimes these doors work like this because you need a man door, right? Without opening the whole thing, you want to go in and out. So this is like the man door. And if you study these things, they can either be mounted to the rest of the panels, or it can be mounted to the door side like I've done right here. Now, in this particular case, I kind of threw this together without really thinking about it. But really, I think the way I want to do it is like this. I want the single panel over here, so I want to keep these 3 panels closed at all times. But this is where my other one goes. And what I've done is I've put this and this, the open ones, on a layer called Doors Nano Open. Okay? I think I've talked about this. And this one, that's a symbol, tab, Nano Close, that's on a layer called Doors Nano Closed. And there's 4 panels and they're closed. So H. So what I would recommend you do if you get in these door panels is take David Michaels and probably make new symbols so you have an odd number. And so see that what I have? I've got a 1, 2, 3 panel and then man doors over here. That's what I've chosen to do because it's mounted to the wall on the side. Now watch this. If I go to my turn off the open ones and turn on the closed ones, now it's closed. And so you would use this for your backclip cross section, for your elevations, because you don't want to see those doors. It gets to be a mess. It's all messy. But David Michael, yeah, look where he did a really good job with these things. He's got these hinges on the outside, and I bet he's got hinges on the inside for the other ones. W, Shift G. I mean, he really took some time to make these things, I think. And his panels are 8 foot tall. And you can get them custom made. See, he's got the hinges on the inside. Very nice, David. And so this is how they come out of the box. These are his. And so all I did is I just and I changed it to 80 inches high. And then I don't like his blue material. I just gave it that. I gave it a clear, and then you can change whatever. So so the key to making these nano doors, and I think this is the easiest way to do it. At one time, I actually used a door symbol in here. I don't know. I made it more difficult than it should have been. So the key to making these things is simply a door opening, U, label, new door 27, automatic label that gives me the size, and I just call it out as a La Cantina, or you call it out as a nano door, whatever you want to do. Now you get your opening. And then you just use David's symbols to either have it open or closed. And here's open. And this is sort of impressive to the clients. So, yeah, I don't need this. Now, one thing I haven't done, I don't need this. See, I could F6. Hang on a second. I'm going to show you something here. I'll get rid of this, W, get rid of this, W. I don't need my door window schedule open anymore. I don't need this. No, I don't want to save it. I don't need this, F6. And so, what am I getting at? Oh, yeah, this could have been a 3-panel deal, and I don't have this. And it simply hinges off the doors itself, the man door. You see what I'm saying? If it's a 4-panel system, and I lost David's thing, you got to understand if it's a 4-panel system because of the way they slide, you don't have a man door. You don't have a man door. I don't think so. To get a man door, you have to have. Think about it. It's confusing. Actually, I could do this. That'd work, right? This could be. I think this could be an even or an odd number. 8, 5. I can do that. Oh, there you go. Check that out. And now I've added another one. Hey, check that out, man. I mean, do you like the angle, David's? And actually, if I was to do this plan view, let's take a sneak peek at this. How would I have this? Yeah, see, I might do this where these are like this. I'm showing them as open dashed. Or maybe I don't even need. Maybe I don't even want that. What's that? I don't know. Maybe I don't even want that closed. I don't want to display that. So what is center layout? That's the question. Maybe this is much more revealing, I think. That should be, forget, bump. This is probably the way I should detail this from now on for plan B purposes. There. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now here's the question: Can I resize? What size? It's a 12-foot door. I got 4 panels, right? P. How big is this? 3'8". It's too big. That's probably what I should do. P. You think you think? I don't know if things got really super distorted or not. See, that's just a little too far off. You think I distorted that door that much? Oh, you probably couldn't tell anyway if I did. Yeah, and now that's the right size right there. And I want to make it a total of a 4 panel, so I get rid of this, and I get rid of this. And so I will take this and resize it like. And once you make these things once, they're probably good to go. P to see how long these. Oh, that's about the right length. That 1, 2. That's a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a 3 panel. That's probably the way it should be right there. And I think I would simply turn off the labels. There. And it's called out right there. It's a new door 2712068 lock cantina. It reads well. That's the way to do it. And I don't need to show the closed thing. But for my back clip, in fact, for the most part, I'll never show it closed, except for in back clip cross section. That's why I need the 3 or the 4 panel. Kind of cool. Hey, thanks, David Michael. I think. Yeah. I'll get rid of this one. Delete. Yeah, so we gave you the pieces, and you can just modify it to fit correctly, and that's about as good as you're going to get right there. You know, I wonder if I should go Control C, Control B. By the way, you don't really know how these things open and close. So let's try this. Okay. 8, 5. So I'm going to pull this over to here. And just along, you know, this just might, I probably should reflect this the other way. Yep. I got to reverse this. I'm playing around. No, actually, I gotta reverse it again because I see the hinge. There's a hinge there that's all screwed up. But what I should do is just pivot this just a little bit like this. 9. I don't know. Take that hinge and put it on that hinge. I suppose, huh? What do you think? I didn't do a very good job. And then, yeah, just align it. See, maybe this is really the way you want to show it. Oh, this is going to have, I'm missing a hinge down here. Ah. Oh, well, why, suppose I just take this. Yeah, that's really distorting it. See how thin it is? You can't do it that way. I really super distort it. Well, maybe that's not that big of a deal. Who cares? Ah. I think that's better. It really shows better. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not good. Why do I have the jiggity jaggities? Would it print jiggity jaggedy? Probably. Why is that jiggity jaggedy? Who cares? Actually, you can just spin this around. You can probably make this work if you want, if you work hard enough at it. Anyway, hey, that's the end. I got to get to work.